Good, happy Sunday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your Sunday morning edition of WRMK News 12. We have a jam-packed broadcast to get to this Sunday morning, so let's begin right now. First up, New Hampshire residents share favorite leaf peeping memories and advice for the visitors. Let's take a listen to that report from WWR News 9.
Our country's counting on the men and women of Bath Iron Works, but Austin Terrio supported shutting down the government, risking the Navy contract that keeps them working. Austin Terrio put his extreme agenda ahead of our job.
For some, the annual Journey North is a decades-long tradition.
Just getting away. A lot of memories. Doing it with 4 kids in a van. Now it's just the 2 of us.
Others looking to make a new tradition of their own.
We love New Hampshire, so I think the space. We live in the city, so it's a nice change of pace coming up here and having a space to roam.
And it's not just the pretty colors on the leaves people are coming up here for. It's also a little bit of extraterrestrial history, too.
Residents lending advice for less alien visitors this weekend. That's especially with the number of cars on the road. Lots of cars.
Be patient. There's lots of traffic. Slow down because it's really windy today, too.
Some cautionary tips, too.
Please try to keep everything clean. We hate seeing trash out, especially coming from New Hampshire.
And making sure you're staying safe.
The leaves are very beautiful this time of year, but you probably want to get here early.
Yeah. Get all the parking spots before they're gone.
That advice not going unappreciated.
Everybody's been very friendly. We appreciate your patience because it can be difficult to be local and have all the tourists messing stuff up. So just thanks for the patience.
In Lincoln, John Schoenheider, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Good information right there. Driver involved in a single vehicle rollover crash in Raymond arrested for DUI, authorities say. A New Hampshire man involved in a single car rollover crash in Raymond on Friday was arrested for allegedly driving under the influence, authorities said. The New Hampshire Department of Safety said around 6:30 p.m., state troopers responded to Route 101 westbound between exits 3 and 4 in Raymond for a report of a rollover crash. Authorities said when troopers arrived on scene, they found the driver of a pickup truck with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Officials said the driver, identified as James Miller, 41, of Ware, went off the road and into the median, causing the pickup truck to roll over. He was sent to the hospital for treatment, according to officials. Miller was later arrested and charged with DUI in addition to solid lane violation, according to officials. Investigators said they believe impairment was contributing factor to the crash. New Hampshire State Police are investigating, and anyone with information is asked to contact Trooper Jacob Hunt at 603-271-3636. Motorcyclist dies after crash in Londonderry, police say. One person is dead after a crash involving a motorcycle and SUV in Londonderry, authorities said. The Londonderry Police Department said around 12:20 p.m. Saturday, and the Londonderry Fire Department responded to the intersection of Rockingham Road and Mammoth Road for a crash. The motorcyclist was taken to Elliott Hospital where he was pronounced dead, authorities said. The driver of the SUV was evaluated at the scene and but was not taken to the hospital, police said. Police said the motorcyclist was going north on Rockingham Road and the SUV was going south and attempting to take a left turn on Mammoth Road, crossing into the motorcycle's lane of travel. Speed and alcohol do not appear to be factors, but all aspects of the crash remain under investigation, authorities said. The Londonderry Police Department's Technical Accident Reconstruction Team is investigating the crash. New Hampshire power crews helping restore power in southern states after Hurricane Helene and Milton hits. Let's take a listen to that report from WMUR News 9.
Unitil crew members from New Hampshire first answering the call for help in Georgia after about 1 million people were left in the dark once Hurricane Helene hit the state.
They were in that area for all of last week and a good chunk of this past week as well.
Their services then requested in Florida right after Hurricane Milton made landfall on Wednesday.
They were bedded down in the Georgia area. I believe it was in Athens, Georgia specifically, while the storm passed through, and then they made, I believe, a 7.5, 8-hour drive to the Tampa area.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis updating the public Saturday afternoon, saying power crews across the state have managed more than 2 million restorations so far.
That's a lot of restorations that have been done. They've had one full day to work so far, Friday, because the storm was still in the state Thursday, and then they've been working all day today.
But Alec O'Mara at Unitil says the conditions his team are still facing don't make that kind of work all that easy.
They're working primarily in rural areas, or at least that's what they were doing in Georgia. So a lot of downed wires they're seeing, a lot of trees come down.
And in North Carolina, New Hampshire Electric Co-op crews are still working to help the thousands left without power there in Helene's aftermath, with O'Mara saying back-to-back disasters like this require every helping hand available.
We're there to help, and we'll be there until we're released.
And I did ask when these Unitil workers are expected to come back home to New Hampshire. So we reached out to Tampa Electric, that's the power company down there making that decision, but we are still waiting to hear back. In the studio tonight, Imani Fleming, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. We're going to switch gears to some national news. Trump confirms he will be going on the Joe Rogan's show. No specific date, but he confirmed he will be going on that show. Husband of missing Texas woman arrested. Let's take a listen to that report from ABC News.
The ongoing search for a missing mother of 4 in Texas. Police say Suzanne Simpson was last seen Sunday, reportedly fighting with her husband. Now he's in custody. ABC's Maria Villarreal has the latest.
An urgent search for Suzanne Simpson. Texas DPS releasing the last known photo of the San Antonio mother and realtor.
Suzanne was known, or is known, as a very loving and reliable person. She hasn't been to work, and she hasn't contacted her children.
Simpson's husband reported the 51-year-old missing Monday evening, but then police say he became uncooperative.
There was enough foul play for us to obtain warrants for assault and for unlawful restraint.
According to court documents, a neighbor told police late Sunday he heard arguing and saw a physical altercation between the couple. Then later saw Brad Simpson leave in his pickup truck. Simpson was arrested Wednesday and charged with assault and unlawful restraint. Suzanne's friends showing up in her neighborhood to help search.
We just keep hoping that she's somewhere safe or is still alive.
Maria Villarreal, thank
rescue. Suzanne's brother-in-law posted on Facebook that they are cooperating with authorities and are begging anyone with information to come forward. For now, their focus, they say, is on her safe return and the couple's 4 children.
Okay, and there you go on that report. We're going to switch gears now. Let's go to your weather with the meteorologist, Haley LaPointe.
Hi everybody, I'm meteorologist Haley LaPointe. Here's an update on your long weekend forecast. Yesterday, gorgeous sunshine, comfortable temperatures, definitely on the breezy side. Today, totally different. Clouds, showers, temperatures will struggle to get to even 50 degrees. Winds likely on the calm side. There may be a little breeze, but that will make it feel even cooler. Showers starting to overspread the southern part of the state, and that's where the showers will be mainly focused on through the early part of the day. Here you can see this line of showers, even some downpours to the west, and it continues its west to east movement. Areas to the north likely cloudy through the first part of the day, and then we've got some showers that move in later on. 8 a.m. there are the showers moving through the southern part of the state, say the Lakes region on southward, and then some additional rain starts to push in late in the afternoon. This is 4 p.m. and you can see some of the showers now extending into the White Mountains and northern part of the state. It's kind of crazy, and a sure sign of the season is that as we go overnight, some of this rain, especially in the northern part of the state, starts to turn over to a little bit of wintry mix. In the northern part of the state, even a little bit of snow. Same thing in the White Mountains. The rest of us, it's heavy downpours overnight. Monday, if you happen to have the day off, a lot of school kids do, it looks dry for at least a time. There will be some scattered areas of showers or drizzle even into the afternoon, but then otherwise it's mostly cloudy. We really could use this rainfall, especially in the southeastern part of the state. See this brown area? That's moderate drought. Unfortunately, that is not where the heaviest rain likely will coincide. This morning, that's where we'll likely get the most, but then following the first bunch of rain that we moved through this morning, the afternoon stuff and overnight into Monday will be heavier through the upper valley and say Plymouth and the White Mountains. Maybe if we're lucky, about a half an inch in those areas in the drought area. Temperatures, they are cool over the next couple of days. 40s today, only in the 50s through the early part of this week. And then it appears next weekend, maybe we start to get a little milder again. But today, only in the 40s, especially through the southern half of the state where we have the rain and the steadiest rain through much of the day. Some mixing up in the northern part of the state on Monday. Otherwise, we'll have showers. It's breezy, but at least we'll see some sunshine through the middle part of the week and then getting brighter toward next weekend.
Okay, and that is your weather from meteorologist Haley LaPointe. And that does it for this Sunday morning edition of WRMK News 12 Sunday Morning Newscast. Thank you for hanging out with us this Sunday morning. Enjoy your Sunday, and we'll see you back here later on today for Newscast. Goodbye, everyone.